This is Tara Woods reporting for the GRCC Collegiate. We are here in Sparta, Michigan at Potter in the Park. At 2:30, the doors opened and started letting the crowds in. A variety of booths were set up all over the park for people to shop, grab all their magical gear, including wands, brooms, cup cozies, books, hats, scarves, and anything else you would need to defeat a Dark Lord. All right, so we are here with John and Deanna, some of the authors here at the event. Can you tell us about why you chose to be at this event?
Well, we both write fantasy books that are intended for young adults, and that happens to be the genre of Harry Potter fans. And actually, I often mention that my book is like a girl's version of Harry Potter because the main character is a girl named Deidre from Ireland. And maybe Deanna would like to say something too.
A lot of Harry Potter fans really love fantasy, obviously, and writing young adult fantasy goes right along with that.
All right, and what exactly are your books about? Give us a little premise.
My book's about a little girl who's 9 years old. She lives in Ireland, and she doesn't believe in magic. Can you imagine? And but she lives in a cruel environment in an inn in Ireland, and the innkeepers say they're her parents, but they're very mean and cruel to her. So she has nothing to do but run away from home with her older, wiser best friend, Culain, who is 10. And he says, we'll go to the enchanted forest, and the fairies and leprechauns, now they'll help us find our real parents. And it's about their adventures of her finding out that there is something to this fairy magic after all. She actually does find out who her real identity is and who her real parents are. But the real kicker is only they can save them.
Oh, wow.
They're in grave danger.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about your book.
It's young adult fantasy, so it's about a 17-year-old, and she finds a diary as she reads it. She goes on a quest to find her long-lost grandmother. So her and her golden retriever journey to another world where there's magic and dragons. It's a classic good versus evil tale, epic fantasy.
Well, those sound like really fun. So this event was important to you guys because it's kind of in the Harry Potter world. Do you guys love Harry Potter or?
Oh yeah, we love Harry Potter. I have a grandson who has read all of Harry Potter's books twice, and he's only 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
But the good thing was after he read my book, he said, Grandpa, when does the movie come out?
Oh.
So I figured that was a good sign. You know.
Do you love Harry Potter?
Love Harry Potter. I read all the books to my kids when they were little. Yeah, he's great.
True. All right, we are here with Christina at Quality Wizarding Supplies. Can you tell us a little bit about what your tent is about?
Sure. So our tent has all sorts of magical items for witches and wizards and muggles. We have brooms, wands, we have apparel, onesies for little muggles, we have tote bags, all sorts of items.
Wow, that's so amazing. Is everything handmade or?
Yes, everything's handmade. So we have a wonderful carpenter, a seamstress, a wand maker, glassware etcher. We have a little bit of everything here.
What would you say your favorite item is that you sell?
So the favorite item we sell has got to be the brooms. We actually this year have two different styles. One that is like a more traditional kind of Nimbus 2000 look or Firebolt look, and then we have a Nimbus 2001 look like Draco Malfoy. So a lighter one and a darker one.
And what do you guys do like the rest of the year, like when you're not at Potter in the Park?
So we're all really nerdy. We like to participate in other similar events like medieval Renaissance events, but then like at work, so we have a couple of science-y people, very into chemistry, so we're just nerdy through and through.
All day, all year,
Exactly.
all nerd. We are here with Michelle from Michelle's Rescue right behind us. Can you tell us a little bit about why you wanted to be at this event today?
Actually, we were called by Becky to be at this event today. I don't know a whole lot about Harry Potter, but it looks super fun because I'm older, obviously. And we thought it would be a good idea to dress up the rescue a little bit with some Harry Potter paraphernalia, and it looks like it's going to be a fun event. Just hopefully it stays dry today.
How many animals did you bring with you today?
Well, we brought Josie, who's an English bulldog. She's 2 years old. No cats. We brought Josie, who's 3 years old. He is actually some type of a terrier, like a rat terrier in that range. Nate is 6 months old. He is some type of pointer, and we don't really know. We're just taking a stab at it. Only a DNA test can provide that, and we sell those. So
So are you hoping that people can take the pets home today, or?
Well, here's how it works. First, you have to go to michellesrescue.com. It's spelled with one L. And you fill out an application to adopt. It's a brief little contract that you fill out. And then we do your reference checks and stuff like that. And then once you're approved, you can come to the event. You can also fill one out manually here, and then we'll do the vet check on Monday and possibly take a pet home.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.